Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you right now and the upcoming events for you. Okay, so the energy at the bottom of the deck is Two of Swords and the Fool. And obviously, what we see right here is someone who wants to take a risk, who wants to take that leap of faith and perhaps do something which is definitely out of their comfort zone. Now, what we have in front of us right now, when we feel this way, it's definitely something that looks good, definitely something that we are attracted to. But at the same time, something that could have a deep impact on how we feel, on our emotions, and also on how we experience the situation that we are currently in. And so, right now, we see that perhaps you have an energy within you and around you that it's pushing you or trying to push you to take a chance on something, on someone. You are attracted to this person. You definitely have someone you're thinking about and someone who you truly like. But at the same time, right here, perhaps your gut feeling tells you to slow down, tells you to delay, to wait, to gather more information, and then decide later on. But it feels like this is not a temporary type of energy. It feels like you are trying to hide into this and never take that risk. And we will see if this is the truth. Overall, your gut feeling is telling you to slow down. And we have to understand if speaking to you right now is your intuition or your fear. So we'll definitely look into this. Now, what we see in the middle of the reading is the Star and the Four of Pentacles. Overall, here I see someone, perhaps you again, who is playing a scenario in their head. There is definitely a very beautiful fantasy that maybe you have between you and this person. And you find yourself thinking about this, maybe even meditating about this, listening to a song and playing in your head how the events would develop, what will happen between the two of you, that first kiss, that first hug. There is something right here very physical that you keep imagining. And what we see right here is that you're doing it mostly in your head because it's safe there. Right here, you are thinking about the other person, but you're wanting to keep it in a place where it's always going to be beautiful and where it's always going to fulfill your expectations. Whenever you dream about something, there's really no room for failure there. And you are thinking that for now, at least, this is the best thing to do. Now, let's clarify one thing. It's not because you don't want to take a risk ever. It's not because you don't want to work for this. But it's just because, as we see with the star, you're coming from the tower, number 16. And probably in your past, you have had a lot of these situations that started like this. You felt very attracted, and then eventually, maybe you have realized that you made the wrong choice, that you followed your gut instinct, which back then was telling you, yes, go for this. It feels good. It's going to give you that immediate validation that you're looking for. Just go for it. And then maybe you have regretted it, depending on how those situations, connections, and even relationships have ended. And so definitely you went through a lot in your past. And right now you're just trying to learn from your mistakes, which is okay. But at the same time, what I'm feeling here is also a disbelief towards love. You're thinking, you know what? I better keep myself here. I better slow down, not making any major move at all, because I know that the moment when I do that, eventually things start going downhill. And I always end up in the same place with these sorts of people in these type of situations. So this is the result of a lot of bad experiences that you've had up to this point. But it doesn't mean that it's always going to be the same, especially with this person. We will see soon why. Now, in your focus position, 10 of Pentacles, you want to succeed. You want to make sure that the situations that you're going to create for yourself around you from this moment forward are going to be meeting your expectations. And honestly, this is absolutely fair. You do not want to settle for something or someone who's not making you happy, who's not giving you back the love, the care that you give to them as well. And right here with the 10 of Pentacles, you are looking for that abundant type of situation that can give you the love, the passion, but also the security and the stability. You do not want to be in the middle of a situation where you either have love or you have stability, never all together. This is what you're looking for. Now, I think that this is great. And what I'm going to say next it's not to say that you shouldn't do this. But at the same time, one thing is looking for the full package, and it's fair. Another thing is looking for perfection. And I see right here a very important message that is coming towards you about this, about looking always for things to be absolutely perfect. I feel that you are reacting to everything that has happened in the past, love-wise, to you, and you went on the other extreme now. And you need to find a middle path, and we will see soon how. Now, in your past position, 8 of Pentacles. So you're definitely showing a lot of Pentacles here, and it's telling us that you're ready for something stable, for someone mature for once, someone who understands how to be in a partnership, you know? It's something very simple, something that at least you see as very simple: respect, clarity, transparency, sanity, you know? And here for you, it's definitely something that you are looking for. You are looking for someone who is willing to work on themselves as much as you are willing to work on yourself. 8 of Pentacles. Here, you're really thinking, I always improve myself. I'm always the one who's trying to make themselves better in order to fit the situation, in order to also help the other person. But at the same time, shouldn't they do the same thing? And so here, obviously, we see you always trying to adapt, trying to improve yourself, but maybe being in front of people who were not doing the same. And so right here, clearly we have a specific type of energy that you are looking for, a specific type of person. And it's important. It's very important to understand that someone maybe is not perfect. Maybe they have few things that are still unclear or that you are not crazy about. But if you have this 8 of Pentacles, now the person is just like you, ready to improve the things that need to be improved as long as there is love, respect, and passion. Now, in your strength position, strength, right here, obviously, what I see is the need to be vulnerable again. Right now, not just in general, but these cards are talking about this specific context at this moment in time. And it looks like what's coming towards you, it's definitely worth your while, worth your time and your attention. Right here with strength, You see someone who's deciding that it's okay to show emotions. It's time to be courageous again, to be brave, and to go for something that maybe in the past hasn't worked out. And so this person you're thinking about maybe is an ex, or as we were saying, someone new who has certain characteristics that usually people that you've had in the past had. And so right here with strength, I see that you really have to be honest to yourself. Be honest. Aside of your gut instinct, which is either your fear or your intuition, what do you want, Scorpio? What are you looking for? And so with strength, I see a message that talks about living in the present. Don't think about your past for a second. Don't even think about your future. What it is today that you want. What it is today that you want to fight for, that you want to find, that you want to receive. That is a very important question to ask yourself, because it's going to change your future. I see it. Also, one thing that this card is trying to tell you is, Scorpio, don't look for reasons why not to do this. Look for reasons why to do this. Trust me, that little change of mindset, it's actually going to make you feel in a different way. And it's going to allow you to get exactly where you want to be, to happiness. Supporting the reading Empress, this really feels like a new way of seeing things, therefore a new way of experiencing life. This is telling me that there is someone around you who actually loves you a lot, very, very much, who sees you as, they see you as perfection, and they love you as you are. They're just attracted to everything about you, whether you are tall, short, young, old, doesn't matter. They like you for who you are. And so maybe this love, this person is the one that you're thinking about. But overall, you're not seeing this energy coming from them. You don't think that they are attracted to you because you're looking for reasons why this person would not be attracted to you. Or if they are, you're looking to reasons to say, you know what, this person is going to change their mind, is going to find something else, is going to turn out to be crazy. Obviously, not everything is in your control. But from what I'm seeing here, your vision right now, it's deeply impacting your immediate future. And your immediate future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, what else do you need as signs, as messages to really decide to finally take a risk? Take a risk because it's going to pay off. You're winning at life, Scorpio. And after failing many times, I know that it's hard to believe, but this is what is coming next. This is what's important right now. If you give up, well, then the failure is your outcome. But if you keep trying and risking as well, taking a gamble, eventually you'll win. And that will be your outcome. So what is coming towards you? I see an 8 of Wands. So definitely something is going to be initiated here. A conversation that perhaps is going to take you from a place of insecurity to a swords to a place of confidence, where you'll know that this is right, that this is what you should do without any more doubts at all. There is definitely some sort of clear communication. Someone saying, hey, Scorpio, this is how I feel. What are we going to do about this? Are you feeling the same way or not? So let's see what this conversation is going to be about. And if this is that star person that you were hoping for, thinking about right here at the beginning of the reading, let's see what's coming towards you, Scorpio, how you should handle it, and how overall it's going to evolve in the near and distant future as well. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Scorpio, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video To offer them a 100% free personal reading, I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. All right, so I hope you found this message useful because it really feels very important as a message, as a key in order to get to the next chapter in life, Scorpio. You know, sometimes after failing or after having bad experiences, we get used to the fact that we're never going to have what we want. But that is just a lie that we tell ourselves in order to perhaps stop taking risks, in order to stop hurting as well. But keep in mind that what's coming, oh my God, what's coming ahead for you definitely is worth your while, worth your focus, your energy, is worth taking a risk for. And so this is not something that you should miss out on. And I know that you are not believing in love anymore. This will make you change your mind. So let's look into what's coming towards you. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune, but especially the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. What should you expect in the near future? And then we will see who this person might be. Oh, too many cards. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. Can you imagine who this person is? All right. And here you have it. The choice. The choice and the Wheel of Fortune again right here. This truly is, I mean,